Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mortarville. It's me, Zyrant Rex. We're starting a brand new Hogwarts Legacy playthrough after the last one disastrously cutscene. I have figured out how to fix that. It involved paging files and increasing the size thereof. Arcane computer nonsense, the likes of which I don't quite understand and won't pretend to, but it worked. We're starting a brand new game because, quite frankly, I am 26 hours into the previous one. This game is a lot of fun. It got a lot of crap when it first came out, but none of that crap, as far as I recall, was about the gameplay aspects, and there's a reason for that. It's fantastic. So, let's get into it. We have built a brand new character. Her name is Ava. Ava's her name. Nothing crazy going on here. It's fine. Fine. As always, there are any audio issues. You can't hear me if I'm a little loud, if I'm a little quiet. I'm gonna be a little loud. I'm loud as kind of brand. But if you're having trouble hearing me or anything like that, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm unmuted. Everything seems to be functioning properly. If anyone decides to come and watch, they'll tell me if it's not functioning, man. I look forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, Hogwarts Legacy, starting our journey here.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
No, Worms. We saw what you said. We saw what you said. Playing Madden like a hornier while watching. You sick fuck. This is a good Christian Minecraft server. I will not hear any of that nonsense. Of course it isn't. God damn it.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
So can you guys hear me now? Maybe you just couldn't hear me because I wasn't talking. I was letting the cutscene happen.
What happened?
Poor George.
Are you kidding?
I can't believe he...
This is if you
What the
made
hell
me
got
think
into
that it
that damn
wasn't
thing?
working
Attacking
just
a
because I
carriage
wasn't saying
mid-air?
anything during a cutscene?
A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
Yep.
So-
I just wasn't talking because it was a cutscene. That's all.
sure.
That's why you couldn't hear me because it
That
was a
key
cutscene
discovered
and I was
was
letting
in
it play.
Portkey?
An
Worms.
item enchanted to
Worms.
bring
Next
you
time we
a
play
touch to a
Helldivers,
specific
just
place.
assume I'm mag dumping an autocannon to the back of your head. Just assume it's gonna happen.
I'm feeling better, sir.
I'm playing Madden.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who
I'll have to
created
fix
this
her
portkey.
face. I do not like the way that
Oh,
face
why?
turned out with animation involved. Man, I love having involved, in-depth character creators with lots of options. It always makes me happy. But I really don't like when you go ahead and use the character creator and then what you put in just comes out a little different with the actual
Farther from
animation
London than
process.
the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're
Also,
sure you're all
what's
right
going on with her
and
hair?
wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Alright, so as you can see, if I can get it to actually look at her face.
Mind your step.
I don't know, I feel like the mouth's a little too wide. I don't know, whatever. I can spend a long
Where do you
time
suppose your wife got
being
the
stupid
portkey
with
that
character
brought us
creators. No.
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
I do like that. I liked
that
the first
ice?
time I heard it, and I like it now.
It's not cold enough here.
Just the basic
It
concept
appears to
of
be
magic
a
is
sort
a
of
tool.
enchantment.
Not good or evil. It's
Someone
dependent
wanted
upon
to
the person
block
who
this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Ah, yes. Back to casting. As it should be.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
You're damn right it
Thank you,
is.
sir.
Can't be a resurrected demon princess if you can't cast a few spells, huh?
Ah, up there.
Money! Makes the world go round.
We're close
Gold.
now. It's just ahead.
I also hate autocorrect. I'm not a fan of it. Alright, reparo that shit. It's fucking windy!
Yourself.
I'm steady.
Reparo! Almost there.
Nothing like breaking a few vases to make a person happy. Do not allow me in museums.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Now, some of you, if there's anybody watching right now, actively, you will have seen me. I've already played this section out. So rather than look at any of the 2 or 3 interactables, I'm just going straight to the end. And I'm only going to do the quick play for the parts that I've showed on stream. I have played my
That
personal
enchanted
playthrough
crystallized stone again.
for like 26
But
hours
what
now.
could it be blocking?
I'm like level 30. I will not be speed running through any of those things. That's all this you've already
What's
seen on
this?
stream. Essentially.
Professor
I know what I'm
Fig!
talking about. I make sense to me, and that's what counts. I found the thing.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
I love how the objective right now is Wake the Goblin. It sounds like some sort of song title. Wake the Goblin!
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Yep.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
But you're here, Caddy, and that's what counts.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Gold!
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
Obvious.
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
I mean, are we technically still in Gringotts? That's a good question.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
I can now cast.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
And enemies! Just for the doctor's order.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo! Levioso!
Stupefy!
Confringo! Dissecto! Lumos!
Lumos.
Stay close!
Like I have a choice. Okay. Much for staying close, huh?
Revelio. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Revelio. What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos.
More gold.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos.
Gold? Yay!
I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Sounds like a plan.
Taylor, stupefy! Stupefy!
I survived! I never would have thought I would make it.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I think that's important.
Revelio.
That right there. I think it might be important.
Revelio.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead. That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
Oh, Demon Goblin.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
And Goblin.
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Come on, Fig, let's get out of here.
No way out!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
We do. Ah, yes. Here is the sorting ceremony. The sooner I can get started.
Oh. Missed the sorting ceremony. Expert, but
A lot
That-
of videos.
appropriate. Now, I can study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Sorting cell. Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
To sort itself out there.
Prepare yourself to meet
If
the
this CTDs
headmaster.
again, I'm just done. Just so you guys know.
Fig,
Hasn't crashed
nice of you
once
to
since
join
playing it
us.
solo, so
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
It's working.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. Time for the sorting.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Ambition.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yes. Yes, that is accurate. Ava Kedavra belongs in Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Just smile on her face, dear God. There's those video of that. I apologize for my potato
and
PC.
one more thing.
Next month's stream.
Due to
much
the
better.
unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season
Nope, I had
has
plans
been
for Ava.
cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
Professor
You are
Black.
here to focus on your academic futures. I'm
Maybe
sure
I
you
haven't
will have
really
plenty to
interacted
do
with him
before
further than
classes
this,
begin
but-
tomorrow.
It's kind of a missed opportunity.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
In all the playtime I've had so far, if there's one thing I've found that I thoroughly dislike with this game's choice,
Quite an entry.
it's that there aren't really any
It's lovely
rivals.
to
No
meet you.
teacher rivals,
I'm
no
Professor
student
Weasley,
rivals.
would you be so kind as to show our
Black
new
is really the
student to their
closest you
common
get
room?
in the
I
school,
shall see
and it's
to it,
just,
sir.
I don't know. I think you're going to do any kind of game where
As I was
part of your
saying,
gameplay is
I'm
focused
Professor
on
Weasley. Pleased to
being in a
meet you.
classroom and
Nice
school
to meet you as well,
environment.
Professor.
You have to
As
have
deputy
those little
headmistress,
antagonistic
it is my
sources.
distinct honor to show you to your common room.
And they really aren't there.
Right this
So
way.
thankfully the story is very good. And the world is very big. Those draw you along. Where with
It's
a
quite
lack of
uncommon
a
for a student
a
to
rival
begin
or
as a
antagonist
fifth year.
wouldn't.
It may be a bit of a challenge,
the lack of it doesn't.
but one I'm
I know what I'm
sure
talking.
you're up for.
Please ignore me.
can
I
be
joined
quite
Slytherin
resourceful.
House Quill.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Oh, I gamed the system.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
My first night at Hogwarts wasn't that bad. I had to kill some of the students for interrupting me while I slept. But I hid their bodies well, and now we're on to the first day.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Actually, been in the other room. It's a Niffler plushie! Oh, it's adorable. World of Wizardry. Critters.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Okay, who's this guy?
Well, I suppose...
Oh, Sebastian.
Oh. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Hell yeah! Tell me more about the dark arts, Sebastian.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Thanks! Now tell me more about dark magic.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Ominous Gaunt. The names they chose for some of these characters. Come on!
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
I'm not making friends. I'm scouting out
Thank you,
possible
Ominous.
alliances.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Might want to think that again.
Imelda might be the closest to a rival I'll ever get, because God is she annoying.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Hi, I would like to already beat your face into the concrete. And since I'm now playing a girl, that's okay.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Did I just get hit on? What?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I wish I could say the same,
Is the
but
new
I can't.
fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
As soon as I learn
Why don't you cast
disillusionment, I'll be
Revelio
back
on
for
that statue and see what details the field guide can provide.
Kelpie statue. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which takes the form of a long maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever seen recorded is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Okay, I'm gonna change my appearance real quick because I have appearance. Yes! There we go. This will work for now. Because I'm silly. Alright, let's rock and roll.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Revelio.
Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
And there's Aristide absolutely destroying people with gifted subs again. Thanks a lot and welcome to the party.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't. No other stories. Good.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yes, and better because I like to play.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
I know.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Oh, good to
Yes,
know.
Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right. Before we talk to Fig.
Revelio.
All right, now let's talk to Fig. I know what the thing.
Lumos.
Oh, I have to wait. That's annoying. All right.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
I understand. Go forth and be a dad. Never anything wrong with that. Never anything.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
We'll see you then, man.
Sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright! We're supposed to go and attend the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. But, like, there's so many other things I can do. Got the icon for Quest to be. Alright, I guess I'll go to my first class.
Revelio.
Alright, so what do we got here? So these are fun little puzzle doors. I don't have yet. Alright, so we have 5 and 9 is 14. So 1. Ah. Oh, does it really? That's exciting. I'm ready for that then. Thanks for letting me know, Quill. I totally spaced on that. They announced that. They announced recently? Because last I saw it was just, oh, it's coming out in December and something. Oh. Spartan Blazer school uniform. Okay. I'm now wearing pants. Why? Why? Oh, sweet. Alright. Can't complain there.
Revelio.
Go ahead and grab this.
There was something else too. A dash of power across being pink.
Oh, yep, there's the Elio page. Professor Sharp's Auror Badge. Auror is comprised of magical law enforcement to protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This Auror Badge belongs to Professor Sharp.
Revelio.
Memorandum, date 31st December 1875. From Auror Office, subject Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours. The hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made at the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those who have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions follow.
Revelio.
Long. Now, I am the kind of unpleasant creature who does everything but the main storyline for a while, so you know, just going to bear with me while I investigate the castle, steal everything I can get that isn't nailed down, you know, that sort of thing. For some of these things I won't be able to interact with until quite a bit later. Although I can do this quest now, apparently.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Do come and find me if you stumble on something in
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I swore it was down here. Did I hallucinate? I have.
Revelio.
Alright. Spots.
Lumos.
Oh, it's over on this side. Derp.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Revelio.
I should have seen that.
hated learning banishment.
Right, I suppose we can do a quest now. Let's do charms first, because that I'm not.
I suppose one.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Augury skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury, an intensely shy bird who forecasts the coming of rain, whose mournful cry was inspired to spell death. Well, that's comforting.
Revelio. Revelio.
That moth is around there somewhere, but I'm just not sure where, and frankly, I'm not going to spend the time to look.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Wait a minute.
We sometimes have to remind.
Memory. Yep.
Lumos.
Where the hell would home is?
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle for the holidays. I find the moving staircase.
I've lost the moth somehow.
And then the werewolf.
That was clearly the wrong way. Again? Not a chest for me, then it. Down the stairs. Just remember. Across the way. Yep, there we go. we can go to Charms class.
My mother is so excited.
Revelio.
Oh, one of the... It's 5, so that first one, that thing, and 4 and 1 is 5, 7. Blue solar protection gun.
The only reason I'd want to play Quidditch is to wear those uniforms.
Revelio.
It's tradition in my family.
Everyone seems to fear me.
In here.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio testicles.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your Very good! Now, think of this like gobstones. Splendid! Excellent control there. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Don't take this the wrong way.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Very good.
Watch this. Brilliant. Be sharp. That is how it's done.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
That's it!
Watch this. There we go. Well done. Let us see this.
I'm gonna tie this one.
Splendid!
Oh, no, I won. I don't like Summoner's Court. Like, I thoroughly enjoy Bocce in real life, which I think is what Summoner's Court's loosely based
Very
off
good,
of.
both of you.
I do
Well
not
done.
enjoy this as a minigame.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alrighty. We completed a main quest. Don't you feel special?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Well, I feel special enough. I have got my Hogwarts spectacle. Man, oh man. And legendary gloves. Man, oh man. Hell yeah. Solar protection code.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
You ever wonder if some of these chicks at Hogwarts take their owls and they're told that their job is basically as magical cosmetician?
I was worried transfiguration would be...
Revelio.
Ah yes, you're destined to be a hairdresser. Magically.
My cousin took hours to get
Revelio.
Don't mind me, just heading around. Trouble, tough. Definitely not looking to cause any problems. Person. I am definitely not here to learn as many spells of the dark arts and not be using Luciana's curse on every person I can when I get to that point. I promise. Solemnly swear that I'm up to all kinds of good things. No worry.
Is that all you've got?
And here comes my favorite teacher.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
She's my favorite.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Time to learn an incredibly useful spell.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, good. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Sorry
You may
there,
begin.
Sebastian, but I'm about to hurt.
This should be easy.
Really? I Levioso'd and nothing happens? Sure, okay.
Good game.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
It's not.
Let's just say I'm a good man.
I do enjoy light duels. And all of my students were this adept.
Sorry, not sorry,
bad
Sebastian.
For a beginner. You give as good
You
as you
didn't
get.
hit me once, shitter! I hit you dozens of times! You didn't hit me once! Get fucked!
I put you on the spot,
Sorry.
and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
You give as good as
Thank
you
you,
get.
Professor
I will
Hecat.
hurt
Glad to
you.
have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of one.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
That'd be an unsanctioned.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
The Brightian Black Skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in defense against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hakat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching whales during the Great Poacher Raid in 78. Yeah, I cannot wait for that moment, Eddie. I cannot wait. This character intends to use every dark art spell possible. Frequently. In front of people, even. Why? Because they'll all be dead soon anyway. Alright, what is my next quest? After class. However, Frost Wands round 1. Let's go beat up some children!
Revelio.
As God intended. Yes, as God intended. Time to go and mercilessly beat up on children who can't defend themselves from it. About to go Anakin Skywalker on. Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, probably best to avoid this particular toilet, as allegedly when a pee.
Again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him. That if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I found a... Put on. Or I will wait, because that scarf is unput-onable by me so far. I miss my jacket. Thieves, fuck off. Lachlan the Lanky! Statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what, precisely, no one knows.
Now, no! No, you want it quick.
Revelio.
Map of Argyllshire. This map depicts Argyllshire? I don't know. It's a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides. It is pronounced Hebrides. A native home of the Hebridean black dragon.
Glad you could make it.
Revelio.
Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Very locked. Oh wait, it's open. That's... It was opening. Why was it open? You all saw that, right? There it is. That's really awkward. Okay, clearly something about that door. I haven't really investigated this in my own personal playthrough either. That's definitely a thing, and I kind of wonder what I'm supposed to...
Leviosa.
Is it a thing I'm supposed to interact with? Huh. Symbol there as well. I'll have to go investigate that.
Revelio.
Golden's. That's lovely. Icarus jumpers. Oh, I look all stylish. Those are all locked. Let's go ahead and talk to Lucan, whatever his name.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I did take him down a peg.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I'll join.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Will you, though? Like, will you really?
Let your ring go. Find the one! Let you act like a winner!
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Give them what for!
You're better than that!
Take the ring! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Is that all you've got?
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
You won't, pussy.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Alright. That was fun. But I have to go continue the main easily after. Held negligent discharge there, nobody mind me.
Revelio.
Just careening through the halls of... I'm always impressed by the...
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
I never cease to be amazed by the sheer size of the map. They did a fantastic job. Wyvern Fountain. The Fountain of the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern. Serves a relaxing place. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, playing with a lively knight in spite of himself. Wyvern over beard.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor
I will play
Rookwood's
with my own
undesirables en
wand
route.
as soon as I have one to play with,
rather
alright?
unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
A Highland scarf. That is hideous. Oh well, win some, lose some. Everything is better when I don't know about that. I've been known to appreciate having someone else play with my wand every once in a while. Partial transfiguration. This partially transfigured teacup, likely the soon-to-be reversed heir of a second year, serves a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously the complexities and dangers of transfiguration. Thank you, Kat, for letting us all know that we've crossed the boundary to Pineapple Lane. The first one of the evening, so I'm doing pretty good. I don't know if you guys can hear. Probably can't. Right now, Karen, Mama Cat, quite happily playing with, the bubble wrap that's just big pockets of air all not like bubble wrap, but like just the big pillow bags almost. I have this long string of them from the various bits and pieces I've ordered off Amazon. Currently just wildly enjoying smacking them. Generally just moving them around the floor. Karen was a street cat for a little bit. She doesn't really play much, so whenever she does, I do. Hogwarts Regalia Club. Oh, very nice. So if you ever hear weird noises that sound like there's a large cat playing with things around, that's because it's probably a large cat playing with things around.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Unfortunately, my dear, it doesn't quite work.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
What are my tasks? Flying page near the broken statue. Okay.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page... Got it.
The flying page in the defense against dark arts.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Brilliant! Revelio.
Both pages, so give me a spell.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Please do not.
Remember,
a broken thing.
your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
and go to Hogsmeade. Let's go meet Sebastian.
Revelio.
I can't seem to master the wicked.
Can't master the wicked
Sirona's a much better conversation.
by stirring technique, whatever.
I spend the entire day in Hogsmeade.
Wooden cat. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Pangor Dawn, a fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study.
If it's seeds I'm after, I'll always go to the magic room.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Oh, we're not gonna kill anything yet. Takes a bit for that to happen. But there will be murder, don't worry. I look forward to seeing how casually this version of this character kills in cold blood. Those of you who don't hang out with me, approach all of you do that. So
I was glad.
If anyone watches this who isn't in my D&D
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
you may be surprised by the horrifically callous way you, a 16-year-old, in this case, a 16-year-old girl, just murders people in cold blood on a regular basis in this game. It is terrifying.
She seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Revelio. So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
As you should be.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Considering, I would agree with you normally, Quill, that statement. I absolutely would. I'd be like, yeah, you're right. I am absolutely defending myself against the dark arts. But consider the number of times that I have, quite seriously, walked up to people who definitely weren't looking for me to be violent to them and just committed violence upon their person. I don't know if we can really call it self-defense.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
I don't see whatever he's talking about, so... Okay.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
They would have meant you harm eventually. It's proactive. You know, you could say that,
Have you had
but
much
again,
chance to explore the castle?
I have,
A little. It's positively enormous.
I've killed a lot of people.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps
Leviosa.
I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
There we go. Give me your pinstrap scarf. Know how I got so good at dueling, Sebastian? That might easy to beat. Nothing more.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit
In a
grim.
bottle.
Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
It's gonna be very eventful. You can already tell. I've got this weird premonition that this year of mine is gonna be real awkward. Real awkward.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Huh? A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Moonstone. Those
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
He lied like a lying liar.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Staggering, even with magic. The Minister for Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands. My plan is to have enough galleons one day that I don't have to work at all. I shall spend my days baking treacle tarts and denoming the garden. I'd rather scrape cauldrons than work with muggles. Very partial
Let's
to
scrape
muggles.
cauldrons and work with muggles. Ooh, I'm so hoity-toity and sophisticated. Oh, yes. I am the hoitiest of... What the fuck it means? Where does the phrase hoity-toity come from? Does anybody know?
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for myself. Have fun.
I got that one. Should be at least one more accessible thing. Enchanted Staircase. This enchanted staircase in Tomes and Scrolls reveals itself with a particular focus move. The proprietor here, Thomas Brown, does a variety of written products, including spellcrafts, handy for conjuration. Can we just talk about the guy named Thomas Brown is in fact a black man? A bit on the nose, but just a bit. No, just all right. Don't worry, I'll be back for you. As I learn disillusion.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Potting table, first pot. 5 small. All right. We're gonna be wanting Mallow Sweet real fast here. Hoping I can maybe pick up the bigger stand right off the bat. But I don't want to go to Ollivander's. Go pick up J. Pippin.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
I forgot to read. Oh, chest. Icarus casual school. Oh, lovely. Back to it. Launches. Oh, I know. I'll coach prankster spec.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I'll be back for you, chest.
Revelio.
Mounted Hogshead. The Mounted Hogshead rolls its eyes and snuffles its nose as it oversees the seedy atmosphere silently of the hall.
Revelio.
Alright, now across the bridge. Head over here to the Magic Meat.
Well, hello there.
The Magic Mead Cart. This cart belongs to Timothy Teeth, who runs the Magic. He enjoys being in the thick of things, engaging with customers outside the shop.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then.
Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh?
Actually, yes. The package that's free.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Because those are going to be absolutely useful later. Go back to Ollivanders.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Glad Rags Wizard Wear. Founded in 1750, locations in Paris, London, and Hogsmeade. Glad Rags offer a variety of wizarding garments and accessories. Augustus Hill and his associate Otto Dibble happily help all those who wander the shop, enjoying in particular the challenge the customer with less fashion sense than most. You know, I was going to ask you what's with you and the Cullens, but I happen to know that it's an obsession. An absolute obsession.
Beautification potion.
Revelio.
I shall tell. Certainly suits you.
I love the talking mirror. Just like, you're lovely, you're beautiful. Oh, don't let me tell you any otherwise. No one cop. I'm hideous. Sneakoscope. A sneakoscope is a type of dark detector. Spin, whistle, and light up will detect someone untrustworthy near. It should be used with caution, however, as it will alert the untrustworthy to the user's presence almost instantly.
Revelio.
Glad Rags Mannequin. Unlike the enchanted mannequins favored by students for tooling practice, mannequins at Glad Rags serve only as a means to the latest. Can't talk to him.
Sometime in the fresh air would do wonders for you.
Revelio.
Right. Now let's go to.
Merlin. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
Water well. The savvy traveler knows that some water wells may have more to offer than the relatively innocuous in the village of Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Damn it, where'd it go?
Revelio. Revelio.
Tea shop decor. Reflective of proprietor Mrs. Steepley's taste, this tea shop is awash in the color pink and frills. A cheery tinkly bell chimes whenever a customer enters. Hello, Luna. Impossible not to when you're pressed up against light, like, you know, when you have... Yes, you are nuzzling my headphones. Hey there. Hi there. Yes, you're very pretty. You are the prettiest catto. Yes. Okay, I'm kind of in the middle of a stream. I know you want my attention right now. I'm definitely in the middle of something. You don't have to get mad at me. My cat just gets annoyed. Very abusive.
Revelio.
Hengist of Woodcroft. This statue is hub above Hengist of Woodcroft. Clearly the founder of the village of Hogsmeade, having been driven from his home by Muggle persecutors.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'll be back when I have disillusion. Mark my words.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know you're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that winged wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be.
Revelio.
Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Yeah, got most of the flying pages around.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Murder time!
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. What was that? Look out!
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. That's right, you lumbering lamps.
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Did you two just take on Troll, did you? Yup, and I'll do it again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Reparo. Heal. Reparo. Ah, good as new. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Don't mind me, you just fix my... I hate it. It's turban, and I hate it. I loathe it, but armor value. Armor value. Besides, I can just do that. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it is 11. I'm going to go ahead and call it here after the cutscene. So I guess an extra few minutes here.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is, that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
The entire...
Come, Theophilus.
You know you're not
The
doing
3
well in the
broomsticks
social
isn't waiting
interaction department.
Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
The moment you look like you're a little bit annoyed,
Can't drink butterbeer
the
forever.
entire bar gets up and it's like, we're gonna kill you now. And with no problem. But it's like, that is how we react to you. Death.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should... Castle.
Revelio.
The 3 broomsticks. Currently run by Sirona Ryan, and allegedly as old as Hogsmeade itself, the 3 broomsticks is a long-standing gathering of villagers and Hogwarts students who want to enjoy a butterbeer or a fire whiskey. Alright, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and call it here for the it being 11/11, make a wish. I will see you all, of course, next Thursday for the continuation of this, because, hey, no CTD! However, please do tune in. I speak English, I swear. Tune in on Monday, when Worms will be going over Necron some more. And then, of course, everyone will be back on Wednesday for possibly more Icarus, possibly Helldivers, possibly Dark Tide. We're doing something. Things will die. That's the Morn of All Way. In the meantime, I hope you guys had a great time. Sorry for any audio issues that may have happened. And I look forward to seeing you all on the next stream. Take care and have a great night, everybody.